We're in Indooroopilly today at a renovation project I started out with my client some 18 years ago. Hi, Dion here. Just want to tell you a story with regard to this project. This project is of a 60s, 70s home. My client purchased obviously when they were much younger than where they are today. At the time I met them, they had 2 children. I get my clients to complete an online questionnaire so that I get an understanding of what they want for the project. In the questionnaire, my clients actually said that they had 2 children and were not planning to have any other children at all. By the time I completed the job, my client had 3 children, and that child was 4 years old, that youngest child. So there you go. Can't say things will never change. My client at the time, they were umming and ahhing as to what they could do to their place. They loved the location. Indooroopilly was central to their work and was certainly central to the future growth of their family. The clients were talking about quite a limited budget, and then in the process of the early work, we did a design, 1 or 2 designs. Then a client went away interstate for work for about a year, so the project went on hold. When they came back, they decided to increase the budget. In fact, they doubled the budget because they felt when they sort of driving around, they would look in people's garages and see all the things that grown kids have, bikes and surfboards and everything else, and realised that if they were going to stay in this home long term, they needed to accommodate for that. So there's a lot of history, getting to know the client over a longer period before we actually really got into the project. And as the architect, I have to be given some sort of direction from the client. So the client had done a backflip from their much more conservative approach to then a much more aggressive approach to make a real family home for the long haul. I'm here today, 18 years later. My client is still really loving the home. Client just said their kids love it so much they can't wait to push their mum and dad out the door. So that's really great, successful project. Not so much for mum and dad if they're pushed out the door, but a really great project for showing you how architectural design, interior design and landscape design, which we did for this project, can work for your absolute gain and advantage. In this project, we did a house raise, not so much built in underneath, that was sort of left for the future. The only thing that was developed downstairs was a laundry, internal stair and a garage. They've since done a few other things themselves. What we did was a reorganisation of the first floor. Lovely new kitchen, new deck, a bedroom extension. It was quite extensive. Being a house of 60s, 70s vintage, there was a lot of asbestos in the home. Many people may say, why did you keep it? But there was still a good, solid build home here. There's a lot of wastage these days. A lot of people convincing other people to build new homes instead of preserving the old house and working with it. With the price of building today, a renovation can actually be cheaper than a new build. And in this home, we put good windows, good doors, good everything so that the house really worked. We focused on climate, street appeal, creating a lovely garden, creating a very good family-orientated home. And for us to be here 18 years later, it has worked. So that's what Dion Architecture is about, creating lifestyle, forever homes for our clients.